So I'm here with Jolene today. Hi, Jolene. And we're going to go on a little hike.
We survived the tornado.
Yeah, there was no tornado. There was some pretty nice thunderstorms though. And so it's probably going to be a little mucky maybe, but it's not going to be too bad.
Too bad. So far, so good.
So far, so good. So this is just a little hike. It was a little muddy right here. This is just a little hike at the state park. So we're going to go up on the ridge and then loop around and come back. The state park is right over there. All the campers.
The river's right there.
We'll see the river when we get up on top. We'll have lots of views of the river. Maybe the dam, and I'm not sure if you can see the dam on this hike because I've never done it before. Which is pretty lame, really.
Oh, beautiful. What are you talking about?
No, I mean, it's lame that we haven't done it.
Oh.
It's cool rock formations.
Yeah, look at that.
Beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful. Looks like a seasonal spring supposed to be there too.
Spring.
Or overflow or something. Daffodil. That's kind of a cool picture though. Cool painting.
Beautiful. Oh, I'm feeling a little sunnier moment. Man. I've never seen so many dogwood trees. Not even when we lived in California where like the dogwood was like the tree.
When you watch the Masters?
Well, you do see them when you watch the Masters. Which, speaking of which, I think that's on this weekend.
It is?
I think so. It's usually the first weekend in April, right?
No, that the dogwoods are always good.
Yep.
Black trees, that wild trees.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Look at how red this dead tree is. It's just so red.
You're gonna get fire ants.
Yeah. I don't think there's going to be any ants at this time of year yet. Soon though. Oh yeah, here's where we're going to make a little bit of a left. I wish I had a better way of marking these trails than like spray paint on a tree though. It's like a very unnatural. No, this is a pretty obvious trail, right? I mean, you know, if you get lost on this, you know, without following these dumb markers, and then you've got some directional problems, my friend. Oh, this is so cool in here, though. Yeah. Or a seasonal creek, maybe. Man, this is fantastic. Look at all the crazy lichen on the rocks.
I liken.
You liking lichen?
Liken it.
I liken lichen.
So move it.
Lichen is so prehistorically awesome.
Or a mushroom.
So are mushrooms. There's some like crystal on that rock. That's so cool.
Yeah, look at it. Quartz.
Yeah. Ooh, I'm feeling a little bit of a sun breakthrough, huh?
I was just looking for arrowheads.
Yeah, there's definitely potentially arrowheads. Where was the guy that told us to go down by the Buffalo River, and there's a place where you can find tons of them. Although technically you're not supposed to pick them up or keep them. So just so you know, that's a no-no.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to get in trouble.
Well, you know, it just reminds me of, you know, you remember, I don't know if this is probably a crazy reference, but there was a show called The Brady Bunch. Remember the Brady Bunch?
I think I do.
Yeah, we're old enough to remember the Brady Bunch. And there was an episode where one of the kids like found some Hawaiian idol thing, right?
Yeah.
And then like
I remember this.
and he kept it, right? He kept it because I am just a plethora of useless knowledge.
All right.
That's right. And he kept it, and then all of a sudden he started having all these accidents, right? Like he crashed on his surfboard, and then like all this just bad mojo came his way. And then they had to they went and saw the Hawaiian lady, and then she said, "Oh no, you got to take this back to the cave, you know, where you found it, and you know, ask that the gods bless you and all this stuff." And then he did, and everything was fine, and they all lived happily ever after, of course, because it's the frickin' Brady Bunch.
You're crazy, bud.
Uh-oh. Everything is a song. Really, really beautiful. We should do this every day. Or every other day. But we're gonna do another trail next time. We'll go do that lake loop.
Yeah, but we'll have to come back in a couple weeks to see all the drones here.
Or we could go, well, I don't think they call the other one the Dogwood Trail for nothing, so there's probably going to be dogwoods on that trail too, over by the lake. And maybe on a nice sunny day.
All right. Make it like a Polaroid picture.
And then there's the Cotter hike, right?
Oh, I love Cotter.
And then there's
That's a magical place, Cotter.
there's down on Crooked Creek, there's that I think it's called the Fred Berry Nature Center, and there are like 3 trails on that add up to almost 4 miles. So you kind of walk, you know, you could do them all, or you could just pick some of them, and they kind of go along the creek, and it's a nature trail. There's like all kinds of wildlife. I think there's actually weasels. You know, weasels.
Weasel.
Yeah, weasel.
Weasel, you don't come down?
Yeah,
What was that toy?
weebles.
Weasel. They wobble and they weasel and they don't fall down or something.
Something like that. I never had weebles.
I didn't either. I had the big wheel.
Yeah.
I rode down my driveway. Then we did it on big wheels for sure. But I think I tried to do it on the moving, you know, the moving little thing on with wheels.
Yeah.
What do you call those?
A shopping cart.
No, not a shopping cart. You use it for moving. It's like a little
Oh, yeah. Like a dolly.
dolly, not dolly, but yeah,
Sort of like that.
flat thing.
Did you ever go ice blocking?
No, you told me about that. I remember.
Oh, that was just too much fun.
You didn't-
Oh, yeah, that's right. We used to do that at Montcurve Park because it had the perfect hill. Yeah, that wasn't right. That was right by our old house in Fair Oaks. Yeah, you just get a big block of ice and then you sit on it and slide down the hill.
I think they still do it.
Mostly it involves lots of beer drinking and drunken tomfoolery.
We can't do that now in California.
No!
Get arrested.
You can't do anything in California anymore.
You can ride in the back of a pontoon boat. Why it's being towed here.
You can ride in the back of a truck in Arkansas still.
Yeah.
You can ride a motorcycle without a helmet. You know,
That
like...
only cost $18 though.
Huh? Sure, there's more winched elms than that.
It's just a baby one.
Yeah.
It's right on the trail.
Here's a winched elm right here by the trail. Oh, here's the bluff over here because it says danger. Of course, there's a big red sign. I don't like signs, but hey, I'm sure they just got to do it. If you came walking up here and you fell off, you can't sue anybody because you're dead.
You're with somebody.
I'm gonna sue because my wife fell off the cliff. And there wasn't a good sign. Darn it. Look at the burls on this tree though. That's awesome. That tree, it's not dead. It's got blossoms all over it. Just part of it's dead.
Looks like it got hit by lightning.
Look, it's got stuff. Oh, that's another tree. But it's got, yeah, it might have got hit by lightning for sure.
Looks like it got hit by lightning.
It's possible.
Well, look at that one's all blue. Oh.
Some beautiful trees in here. Just stunning. Bluff ahead. Caution. Danger, danger. Where? We're just gonna go along the bluff back down to the parking lot. Huh? No. No. Never. This is a little bit of a tree. Like this would have been harder coming up. This way. Be careful though, it is gravelly. Don't slip. Don't walk on the leaves. It's not too bad though. Oh yeah. This is where you get the killer river view down here though. I could see the little spot where everybody goes. You certainly could do that. I could hire John or Tom.
Tom would do it for me.
Tom would do it.
Yeah, he loves me.
Look at the view though.
Yeah.
Beautiful. That up there, that's Bull Shoals Mountain. Bull Mountain maybe, with the big old tower up there. They used to be able to go up there.
Get married up there.
Yeah, there's all kinds of stories about people going up there and just, you know, when they were kids and stuff, but they don't have it open anymore. I'm not sure exactly why. I wish they would open it because I would love to go up there.
Yeah.
Look at this though. This is spectacular. Oh, that is worth the price of admission right there. That's my river. That's my river over there. That's where I launch. Usually from over there on that boat ramp over there. That's where I launch. Yes, ma'am. You need some help?
Yes.
Little help? Are you stuck? Oh, you're posing. Here.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm just older now. I don't want to.
I hear you. If you fall and break something, it don't ever heal.
Yeah. Even though my mind thinks I'm 20. Still.
Look at that. Spectacular, huh?
Put on that red. It turns into dirt.
Yeah, that's just the other boat ramp. Don't get too close there. And that's over there is the look how high the water is where I launch over there.
Oh my goodness. I don't even recognize it.
It's underwater.
It's totally underwater.
It's great though. God, man, I'm tempted to come out and yak tomorrow.
What is tomorrow?
Thursday. I can't do it tomorrow though.
Do it tomorrow.
I gotta go do things.
Do it on Friday.
I could do it on Friday. You could just drop me off and go to art and then pick me up. Don't ever underestimate my will to yak.
Mom didn't understand me taking the water before I ate. So this water's been here for forever, and then I'm taking the water away and putting it on my paper, so it's never going to go back onto the earth. But he's never seen the guy that
He doesn't understand.
the freezing water.
That over there used to be a golf course, and it got closed because they were using bad pesticides and hurting the river, and so they shut their ass down. They don't mess around in Arkansas with goofy people messing it up.
Oh, that's right.
That is spectacular, though. That was worth the price of admission just to right there. And it didn't cost anything. So it was easily worth the price of admission. I would have to. This one? Yeah, it's crazy. I'd have to say, overall, this is a fairly well-maintained trail, though. You know? We only had that one little tree in the way. I'm sure there's many trees in the way after storms like today. It is. It's rock and saw. That is what's amazing, is how many strange. How many trees there are when you know that it's just solid rock, you know, a foot. They have to. Life finds a way. There's no question. Look at, well, I mean, like you could see based on all the roots along the trail, they're all just feeding out, right? They just spread out.
I had this rock. Had a slide and everything.
Yeah.
I totally would have done that.
You would have totally done that.
My Tonka truck.
With your Tonka truck and your Star Trek toys?
Yeah.
Dr. Spock would have been like jumping off the rock.
Playing the Minuteman's and eat a tree.
I know exactly the tree you're talking about.
Yeah, I know you did.
And I found, remember I found old toys under that tree.
You did?
You don't remember? When we were cleaning up your dad's house?
Yeah, they're probably
And I was over there weed whacking, and I found, like, you know, I don't think it was a Star Trek toy, but it was like a little, God, what would they call it? I can't even remember. It was like a little figurine deal. I mean, it might have been a Star Trek. It might have been.
you found one of my old toys.
It might have been Captain Kirk. I did.
I didn't remember that. I'm so stressed out.
Oh, there was all kinds of things at that house. I do not miss that, though.
And that's funny that it's been there all those years, right?
Yeah. Well, your dad never weed eated over there.
No.
That was all that whole hillside. It was just like, you know. And it's like right by the house. I didn't want it to catch on fire and burn us down. So I was out there trying to weed whack just to get all the brush down, remember?
Oh yeah. Well, Dad used to have goats and stuff, but not for years.
Wow. This is little. So over there, that is where we hiked up that ridge over there on that bluff. But here is the dam in full force. Pretty epic, man. The lake is full.